I just went to the same gas station 3 times in 3 hours because first time I had to go get a breakfast sandwich. Second time I had to go use the restroom. Third time I had to go back use the restroom one more time and get some hydration because this is what it's actually like living in a car on a normal day when you're not adventuring in a national park.
The other day, we came back from Gatlinburg, and well, when we were driving back, there was like a lot of mountains and stuff. In all seriousness, I think TikTok ruined YouTube. Before TikTok, there was Vines, which was a million times better than TikTok. Not sure why that thing was only a thing for like a month. Basically what I was saying is there's been short form content for a long time now, but it didn't influence the entire world. It wasn't people's whole world. People's whole world is TikTok now. And short form in moderation is okay. The issue with it, and I'm sure you've heard this a million times, is there's a million things wrong with it. The biggest issue is your attention span deplenishes when you watch an action-packed 6-second video over and over and over and over and over again. People's attention spans are so short that it's like people don't even want to watch movies anymore. People won't watch vlogs anymore. People won't watch like Casey Neistat style vlogs or even really my vlogs. Casey Neistat has a giant fan base. He's still going to get lots of views and he's an amazing filmmaker. So what that means is people that are small, that are trying to fill his shoes in a world where, short form is king now, it means they're not going to get any views hardly. And it's very frustrating. Long form takes a lot more time and effort. And another issue with short form content is there's nothing truly creative about it. I mean, yeah, you have to kind of plan it out and you have to hyper edit it, but there's no real creativity in it. I mean, you couldn't even fit like a movie trailer inside a 60-second short form video. I know short form is getting longer now, but nobody makes and nobody watches 3-minute YouTube shorts. TikTok is kind of killing creativity. Like the girl in the beginning of the video, I'm gonna blur out her name, maybe even her face, and that. Don't make fun of her if you know who it is. But that's how people are getting views now. That's what people are doing now to get views. They're shaking their ass, strutting, and guys, there's male thirst traps now, and it's gross. But that's not all. What's gross about it to me is YouTube is a competitive space. I mean, not that I care a whole lot. I still make videos even though I get no views. But YouTube is a competitive space, meaning if I make a video and somebody else makes a video that's similar, I am competing against that person. If that person happens to be a female with big boobs that can just, pull their shirt down a little bit, and then start wagging them around, that's not really fair, is it? Another big issue I have is a lot of my videos, this is no joke either, a lot of my videos, the majority of the people click off in the first 3 seconds. 3 seconds? Really? You can't know what a video is going to be in 3 seconds. 3 second. Oh my God. 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, 3 Mississippi. What? You can't. That blows my mind. How can your attention span be so short? Like that. It's ruining movies too. Like TikTok is ruining movies, dude. There's never again will we get an intro to a movie where it's like a beautiful scene of like a village or something, and it just there's 3 seconds of just beautiful B-roll. That's not action packed enough. No, you need an explosion. You need somebody's freaking head getting chopped off in the first millisecond. It's frustrating to people who are creative. They have to form. You have to build your long form content like short form content, and long form content isn't short form content. So what that means is you're hyper editing so much footage. Nobody cares about authenticity anymore either. Like that was YouTube, in my opinion, peaked in 2016-ish, that era. Back when people were going, wait a minute, I could be filming these vlogs, which vlogs don't even exist anymore, which sucks. It's kind of the whole reason YouTube was created. Nobody watches vlogs anymore, and everything is so highly edited, highly scripted, highly. The production value, great. It's really good because it has to be. Nobody will watch just an authentic person that enjoys making videos anymore. And I can't say everybody because that's not true. It's not possible. But you get what I'm saying, the majority of people. I love my favorite YouTubers are Casey Neistat, Cletus McFarlane, Adam LZ, who else? Freaking Penguin Zio. All those people have something in common. All those YouTubers have something in common. They are extremely authentic. They don't hyper edit their videos. It's just chronological. This was filmed first. This was filmed second. This was filmed third. Let's put this first, this second, and third in the timeline. But the thing is, in 2016 or 15, when Casey Neistat completely changed YouTube forever, what started happening is people were vlogging their authentic selves, but they got good at it. They were doing different camera angles. They were trying different things. They were learning cinematography. They were creating art that was still authentic. Now, with all of this script writing, this perfect color grading, the freaking teleprompters, it's just so inauthentic anymore. I know when you're reading a teleprompter, you can't hide it. Nobody sounds 100% authentic reading a teleprompter. There's a, I don't know, just an inauthentic vibe about anything with a word for word script. I have bullet points. I mean, I never make bullet points, but for this video, because I think it's kind of important and I thought it would be fun to make. My brain hasn't been working because I haven't been making videos every day like I should be because I didn't have internet when I was on at Gatlinburg. Anyway, so I made bullet points. This isn't part of this video. This is another video idea, but TikTok ruined YouTube, the beginning of the end, short form, you know, just stuff that makes sense to me. I think that's okay. You can do bullet points. You just can't. Voice actors don't sound natural. They are narrating, typically they are narrating a movie that is fiction. Morgan Freeman, probably the best voice actor in the world, or at least the best narrator in the world. He doesn't sound authentic in his movies. You know why? Because he's not supposed to. He's narrating. And so he walked for, you know what I mean? Nobody talks like that. Nobody sounds like that in real life. And there's a lot more disgusting things about short form content. Like when you're scrolling through constantly, happy, sad, depressing, angry. When you're constantly scrolling through emotions, you go numb. So now you have a bunch of numb people that are constantly scrolling and scrolling and scrolling while driving. And because they're so emotionally numb, so spiritually numb, I have a good example actually. I used to work in Napa. I was delivering auto parts. I'm driving down, doesn't matter what road. I'm driving down this 2-lane road. Kid cuts me off. No, this car had shitty brakes that I was driving. No way I could avoid him. I was like slamming on the brakes, couldn't stop in time. Went around him in the left lane, then slowed back down, and then got back behind him, which I should have just freaking passed him. No, there's cars coming. That's why I had to slow down all the way down and get back behind him. This dude looked up, saw what was happening because my tires are screeching and shit. Looks back at me, and then looks forward. Bro, what? You gotta be kidding me. He started fucking playing on his phone again. How is that? How do you almost end somebody's life and then just go, whoops, let me start doing the damn thing I almost just killed somebody for? Like what is it? Are these phones making people completely brain dead? It kind of seems like it. Anyway, I am not a big fan of TikTok, if you can't tell. I don't have TikTok. I recommend deleting TikTok. I recommend banning TikTok, actually. And trying to reverse the things that the negative that it has done. I'm going to end this video off with a story about the first time I ever opened TikTok. I signed up, created an account, whatever, For You page, little 13-year-old girl. My boyfriend just fucked me and there's wet spots all over the furniture now, and my parents are coming home. That was the first TikTok I've ever seen. That's disgusting. That is horrific. And then it scrolls out after that, just scrolls and scrolls of, it's okay if you look, I want you to look. Literally, that was a TikTok trend apparently. And it was all I saw. All I saw was shit like that. I'm like, if I wanted to look at porn, I would watch porn. So I deleted TikTok. Years later, everybody's like, oh, you gotta get TikTok, you gotta get TikTok. So I re-downloaded TikTok, and I can't remember what happened the second time. But I'm sure it was something along the same lines, because I remember vividly going, screw this shit, and re-deleting it. So, anyway, TikTok. These glasses don't want to stay up on my face. TikTok sucks. I recommend not using TikTok. Ever. Oh, wait a minute. It's got to go up some. There we go. Just to make it one shot. Alright, and then see how this looks. This might be a little too far away. You might see my whole body, and I know I'm fat.